Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in this video what we are doing is that firstly we are doing an early access to the members and patrons, and big thank you for your kind support in the last 3.5 years, and it's because of your support that Walkin is probably going on, because there comes ups and downs where you're not sure about the career choices you make, and you kind of want to switch, but then there's you guys who are like, okay Shivani, you keep working, we are helping you, we're supporting you, but you keep walking. So thanks a lot. And this new concept is firstly being released to you guys, and then I will release it to the rest of the audience that I love also. So what this one is about is Mumbai and 5 travel stories or 5 things that I witnessed in Mumbai this time. Okay, so firstly was this chai shop. Now my story with chai is that, like, I'm not such a huge fan of chai in my own city, but whenever I'm traveling and it's like nice weather, so first thing I do is I go around and I look for chai. But another problem with me and chai is that I want to have a perfect quantity of milk and water, because if it's too milky and it has that creamy layer on top, I can't take it. Like, that is something that I cannot take. I'd rather have chai with more water and less milk than it being really milky and putting me off. So anyway, I was staying in Warsaw and I found this chai shop, Tum Tum Tea. I was doing the early morning walk, just exploring on my first day, and I came across this little tapri or shop kind of place, and it had these books, like cheap books to sell, and the chai and a couple of other things they were selling for breakfast. So I went there, I tried chai, and it was beautiful. Like, I think there's this famous type of tea that you get in Mumbai. It's called Nagori chai. I'm not sure if it was Nagori, but it was like different, It wasn't super milky. And yeah, I mean, how much can I talk about chai, but it was delicious. So second story that I would like to share from Mumbai is from this area called Dongri. Now Dongri is south of Bombay, and I was staying in Andheri, right? So it's kind of a long way to get to Dongri. You take the metro from Warsaw to Andheri, and then you take the Western Railways, the Purple Line, from Andheri to Churchgate, and then from Churchgate you take a taxi to CSMT, or you walk. Actually, I walked from Churchgate. I walked. And from CSMT, that is Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminal, you take a taxi or a bus to Dongri. So the reason for me personally to visit Dongri was that I heard that Dawood Ibrahim, the underworld don, the mafia, spent his childhood there. So also as a creator, like, I also wanted to visit the area just to see how it is, and just to get the feel of it. But also as a creator, you want to tap into such topics where you might get more clicks. So these were the 2 reasons for me to visit the neighborhood. And so I went, and I wouldn't lie, I was a little bit afraid in the beginning, and I wasn't sure how, like, if I am going to come back alive, because there's also another film from Dongri. It's called Dongri Ka Raja. So that also touches the mafia, underground, underworld scene of the place. So yeah, there were these doubts, but then I went there, and Dongri is a very interesting neighborhood, to be honest. Like, it's the majority of the neighborhood is Islamic, like Muslim population. So you would see a lot of masjid and the people in traditional Islamic attire. And then, like, on the street I saw a lot of like meat shops, so you hear the sound of meat being cut, and the hustle bustle also, the shops, and people are shopping, big streets, small streets, all of that was really interesting. So like, if you plan to visit Mumbai and you want to touch different flavors of the place, and really see all of these things, then I would highly recommend Dongri to you. Don't be afraid. It's not like when I was going there, I asked some of my friends like, what are the things that I should probably take care of. So just don't go there like late in the evening, just basic things, you know. I'm sure that it's not going to be a problem. So I also got a lot of hate, right? If you go visit my channel, so a lot of people said like, don't come to Dongri, who invited you? And the underground mafia scene, maybe not, but is it fun? Is it safe? Did I have any problem? No. I mean, it was fun, it was safe, and I did not have any problems. So if you're planning to visit, go for it. Just take care of general intuition and general self. Okay, third travel story is, it's not a travel story, it's a travel experience from Mumbai that I would like to share with you guys, and that is the local train. Oh my god, how much I love the local trains, and especially the Western line. So I have actually just taken the Western line so far. I've visited Mumbai 4 times, and that is the only line that I've taken, because that is also the route that I always take, right? Andheri, CSMT, Santa Cruz, Mahalakshmi, all of that is on the Western line. Anyway, so why I love the local train? Firstly, it's just like very authentic and very, I don't know, like I love trains in general, the Indian railways or metros and all of that. But there's something about the Mumbai local that makes you feel very, I don't know, it's an experience within itself. Also, it's very cheap, right? Like from Andheri, you go to Churchgate or something for just 10 rupees, or you go to Santa Cruz for 5 rupees. So it's just like 5-10 rupees and you're sorted for a long route. Plus you see different kinds of, another reason why I think I really love Mumbai local is that the people just don't care, you know. They wouldn't even look at you twice, or like they wouldn't look at you only. You do not feel any discomfort. You are there, everybody is just doing their own thing. There are times when I just hop onto the male compartment, or just like the general ones where there aren't any females, but not once have I felt that discomfort of, you know, being the only girl in the compartment. So the safety, the price, the total feel is what I absolutely love, and I wanted to share with you guys. Mumbai local. So if you're coming, do travel by Mumbai local train. So the fourth experience that I would like to share is that this time I was staying at this place in Warsaw, right? So earlier I would always stay maybe towards the south, or I stayed in Andheri East Zostel last time. So it's always been, you know, the touristy setup that is going on around, right? So this time when I was staying in Warsaw, now Warsaw is also the hub for the young actors, assistant directors and writers and all of that. So Aram Nagar is one place where like there are a lot of auditions happening, and like all the youngsters live in Warsaw, Lokhandwala. So this time when I stayed at this place called Stay Villa Dormitory. So I am here in Mumbai and I'm staying in Warsaw. This is my guest house, hostel actually. So a lot of budding actors living in the area, and I got to meet a lot of assistant directors and actors who were staying for a while, and it was really interesting to be in that place. I will be sharing another video probably about the Stay Villa Dormitory. You should definitely check it out if you're planning to stay for long and you want to have that local vibe. Like it's really tightly packed, the hostel. So you will also get the Mumbai feel where like everything is so tight. But yeah. So the reason for me to tell this little story is that in the same area, a friend of mine from Delhi lives, like she lives there from the last 10 years, and she's a budding actor. She is an actor, and she has done some projects in the Bollywood and the television. So this time when I went, I was like, okay Shivani, you know, you have to get out of that comfort zone of, you know, doing what you're doing, doing what you're doing. And I had always this thought of, you know, making short films and documentaries and all of that in my mind for many years, but I never tried. So I'm like, okay Shivani, the worst case scenario, it's that it's gonna be bad, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna try, you know. So I'm like, okay Anushri, would you want to join me on this project, and I want to do a day in a life of a budding actor or a struggling actor in Mumbai. And she was like, okay Shivani, I'm up for it, let's do it. So we did that, and it was interesting to observe the things that you do not observe while shooting with, for example, content like She Walking, right? So the lighting has to be worked out, the shadow game, like there shouldn't be shadows, and the angles and all of those things, and having an actor or like an subject in front of you.
Hi, my name is Anushri Banerjee. My age is 24, my height is 5'1", and these are my profiles. Block your dates. Hello Anushri, release your dates. Hello Anushri, block your dates. Hello Anushri, release your dates. Hello Anushri, block your dates. Hello Anushri, release your dates. Hello Anushri, block your dates. Hello Anushri, release your dates. Hello Anushri, block your dates. You've been fixed for the cast. Hello Anushri, release your dates. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
So the last travel episode that I would like to share with you is from Dharavi. Now Dharavi, as you must have seen in the video, or maybe you know about it, is the largest slum area in the world, right? And the first time I visited Dharavi was actually 2022, and back then I wasn't sure how it's going to be. So like when you think of slums, there's an image that comes to your mind, and especially from the film Slumdog Millionaire, and the general news that tells you how the slums are. So the first time was a little bit skeptical and scared of how it's going to be, but as soon as I got there, I saw the people just chilling and having a good time. The houses are small, the streets are small, people are chilling on the streets, but that does not mean that the poverty has made them into like it's nothing. Honestly, it's just like regular locality. Plus Dharavi actually is pretty rich. There's a lot of like business coming out of Dharavi that is really doing well in the economy when it comes to Mumbai. So yeah, the slum area is really interesting. It's not really like slum. The houses are proper. They are smaller, but they are proper. And you do meet like different characters in Dharavi, like fun people, fun little children, and really small alleys. And yeah, I mean, I honestly love Dharavi. Like if you ask me what's your like top 5 places in Mumbai or top 7 places in Mumbai, Dharavi is definitely in one of those lists. And in the future, probably when the channel does big, when we go big, I will be doing a series of episodes from Dharavi, so we can explore each and every alley nicely and do a few things. So that was it with Mumbai travel stories, and I hope you enjoyed this concept. Let me know how we can improve so the next time is better. And thanks a lot for your kindest support. Keep working with She Walkin, and lots of love and hugs always. Namaste.